What up, you guys? So I just got home. The car did amazing. I say the car, we, the car, us. A combination of everything went really, really well. I'm very excited. I was thrilled. I wish I had it on camera when I had that time slip. The reason I was so thrilled is because it went faster than I thought it would go. I thought it'd go like 1190, maybe like 1193, 1198 or something like that is what I thought it would do. I never would have thought it would have went 1173. That's fast at 116. I think there's a little bit left on the table. We probably can get to like an 11.5, which I think would be awesome. We can go mid-11s with this car. You know, if I can do a mid-11 run, I would be absolutely ecstatic. I think that would be so awesome to do. But I want you guys to know I am super pleased with the car, super happy. The issue that I'm having now is on my way home, the clutch slipped a little bit, and I think that's partially, we're gonna have to pull the tranny out. I need to get the adjustable pivot ball, because as the clutch disc wears, the fingers wanna come out more, and the way that mine's set up right now is they can't really, the throwout bearing's in the way, so it's not allowing it to do what it needs to, it's not holding strong enough. But also this Magnum transmission, since the day that I got it and the day that I installed it, it was always a little squishy going into second, and right now on the way home, it was like, first it slowly started kicking it out of gear, which was weird, and I'm like, man, what is it doing? Whatever, you know, we'll continue driving it. And, you know, it was, like I said, always squishy going in second. Every gear, first, third, fourth, everything was always good with it gear-wise. The only gear that ever gave me a problem was second gear, and it would sometimes, it just felt not right. And now I feel like something's not right. It makes me want to take it apart and fix it myself, but we'll probably pull it out and send it out and have the guys, you know, that rebuild these things, rebuild them and go through it. But to me, it's kind of a bummer because now I've driven it. Now I don't know if there's like a warranty on it or anything like that, or you know what they do. Granted, we are going fast with the car, but it's had an issue since day one, and I just kind of ignored it, you know. And I hate to be the guy that's picky. I hate it. I was like, you know, maybe it's just me being picky. Maybe I'm over exaggerating it. You know, I'll just drive it and see. And in the back of my mind, I knew this could come to bite me in the butt because the longer I drive it, the more it's going to be my fault. And the longer I own it in my possession, the more it's my fault. At the end of the day, the transmission is not happy. I don't know why it's not happy. I don't know if, you know, somebody assembled it wrong. I don't know. But the bummer is we're going to have to pull it out and get it fixed. At the same time, I'll fix the pivot ball. Heck, I may even just pull it apart and look at it myself real quick just to see, pull the cover off, see what it looks like, see if anything looks silly in there. But sometimes I don't want to do that because I want it factory sealed so I can just pull it out, send it to the guys that, you know, build them and take care of them, and have them go through it and know that, you know, it wasn't messed with or there's any issues. So we're going to be doing that. That's something we got to do and take care of it. Guys, overall, I'm thrilled. I'm so ecstatic with the car. The 26s are doing work. Look at this silly suspension. I feel like we're doing everything wrong. We got this huge gap in the back, which, you know, that's okay. I don't mind that. But look how, you know, low the front of the car is. That's just asking for problems in my opinion, and it's done really, really well. So, you know, that being said, I really, really like the huge gap. It's done work. Threw a little rubber on there. Oh yeah, a little bit of rubber on there, but we got some wear there. Oh yeah, according to our wear bar here, we still got a little left. I wonder what the center wear bar looks like, because the center wears more for sure. But if you guys are wondering, we were launching the car at 10 psi on the tires, 10 even. A buddy of mine has a really accurate air pressure gauge, which I was using. I used mine originally last time, set it to what I thought was like 11. And tonight I found out I set it to 10 because I'm like, let's try 10. And when I set it to 10 with his gauge or with my gauge and checked it with his is, like I said, a lot more accurate. It was reading 11.6, so really when we were at 11, we were probably doing like a 12.5 psi launch, and it still seemed to do really well. So I may, you know, try it again at like say 11, 11.5 and see if it likes it there. The launch, which I'll show you guys again right now. That launch is pretty good, but as you can see, the tires spun a little bit. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know if we need to get rid of the spin completely. You know, there's a saying, and it's very true in all-wheel drive cars, especially with all-wheel drive cars that are on like slicks or something. If they hook up all the way, they will 110% bog. They will not be able to get out of the hole. They will, you know, be slow. But if they spin a little bit, that's in a manual, mind you, a manual, not an auto. So in a manual, sometimes I think it's better to spin just a hair and keep the car rolling and keep the RPMs up and everything, instead of bringing the RPMs down so abruptly and the car just like, oh, I don't want to, you know, get out of this. Instead, it's like, hey, we're hooking, we're still moving the car forward as fast as we can, and the momentum's, you know, with us. So right after it hooks up, it's really gonna move out. So, you know, I don't know if that's, you know, has any merit to it, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll play with it and have some fun with it. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this little catch up. We're gonna be doing more of this at the track. And obviously we gotta do more work. I gotta pull the clutch out of it, or pull the tranny out. I'm gonna pull the, you know, potentially pull the pressure plate off the clutch, look at the discs, make sure they look good, they're happy, all that stuff. I think they will be. I think I'm probably just gonna pull the tranny out and send it out and hopefully have it refreshed, which is very sad and very pathetic in my opinion, because, you know, we got a good clutch on it. It's set up really well. It's set up for ultimate disengagement. There should be no issues there. The transmission, in my opinion, has no excuses. It is literally, you know, throw-up bearings, brand new. Like, this transmission has had everything going for it. Good fluid, good everything. And like I said, every gear's been perfect except for second was just wonky from the get-go. So, you know, it kind of pisses me off. I don't know if somebody doesn't know what they're doing out there, or somebody's being lazy or what, but it really makes me want to just build my own transmissions and not have to have that middleman and be like, hey, here, let me pull it out. Let me be, you know, $150 to send it to you and out all this money to do this. So, you know, it's just a crappy situation. It really, like I said, makes me want to teach me how to, makes me want to teach myself how to rebuild them to make this bigger, better, badder. And to be honest, I would just fix whatever this stupid second gear issue is and then put it back together and send it, because like I said, everything else is good. So hopefully we'll get it fixed. Hopefully you guys will see me pull it out and we'll move on from there. But as always, appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. We got into the 11s at high elevation, which is very good, I think. 11.7 nonetheless. We're going to be able to go hopefully mid 11s here soon. So stay tuned for that, guys. But it's time for you guys to get the heck out of here. And there you guys go. Bed rug. This is going to be the newest thing getting installed on the truck. I just got this in. It's awesome. I kind of want to open it up and see what it looks like. You guys want to see what it looks like?